I think you all know what's going on today. Same thing goes on most Fridays recently. Well, Divinity Original Sin 2. Starting to think we might not actually finish Reaper Coast this week. There was a vain hope, but Black Pits took a little longer than I was anticipating. So we're gonna finish that up. Yeah, let's just jump on over, shall we? Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. There we are. Okay. Whew. I burned the inside of my mouth today. It's also very sensitive. Okay. So why don't we leave off here? Right. There's somebody over here we needed to, eliminate.
Come on, sorcerer. It's always the same tale. You're boring.
This is Hannick's apprentice.
I said all I know.
And the murderer of,
Oh, I've heard all this before. You really
Gareth.
need to work
Gareth's
on your
parents.
storytelling.
So, a couple people who just need to die, essentially. Plus, we got two fights out here still. Two small fights. They might actually merge into one big fight. We'll have to see. But first things first. We're gonna go deal with this person. Real quick. The stuff they've seen in that cave, I know damn well they're not a sheep. They're a villain. Wait, what's down here? Beach turtle? Oh. Well, we'll definitely have a conversation with that in a minute. I didn't even notice that. So much time looking around here yesterday. Didn't spot the poor turtle. Okay, how do we want to deal with you? You know what, before we deal with you... Hold on. Let's do this intelligent. First of all, I'm finally going to eat this.
You remember drinking ruby wine with Magister Boris in the armory after hours. You remember his deep hazel eyes, how he trembled as he kissed you. You remember all of it, the best night of your life.
Well, we've reunited them in the Hall of Echoes. Actually, wait, that was the hand from the, cemetery. That was from Riker's house. We didn't reunite anything. The spiders did it for us. I almost forgot, and they're not technically reunited. That Magister is still stuck here on this plane. Whoops. Well, I'm just lying today. Just straight up. Nothing but lies. Oh boy. Alright, what are we looking for here? We need our... Why is your inventory colored out here? What's going on, Prince? Why is that all stretched out? Wait. Why is it? Why can't I use any of my own inventory? There we go. Just had to give myself some horns. Makes perfect sense. Alright, so we needed Sabille. Thanks to Sect that we've gotten that bug and we've had to fix it the same way both times. No, yeah, we just used the skill right now. Okay, so, Lucky Charm, Thievery. Thievery is what we're looking for. We're gonna kill her, she's a vendor. Might as well pilfer a thing or two first, like some res scrolls. Because the game insists on making me waste them. I know damn well I have more thieving items in this. Hold on, where are they? Where are... Items of a thefty nature. We should have a pair of spiffy gloves. Where are they? Like, really spiffy. Here we go, here's another point. You know what, I'm just gonna put these in her inventory, that way it's much easier to swap things around. Alright, what was the other one? There was a pair of gloves. Gloves. If I were a pair of gloves, where would I... Here I am. Alright, we swap all these in. We should be good to go. And then that'll be much easier to just swap right back around. And that gives us a thievery skill of 5. Is it really only 5? It's 1 here. Oh. Whoops. Put the wrong belt on. I was like, wait, that should be higher. I got 2 from the gloves alone. Okay, so we're at 7. 6,000 gold in value, 12 kilograms. Yeah, nice and easy. Okay, somebody needs to... Hey, Prince, you're a good talker.
For something else?
Oh, yes, I'm looking for something else, all right, lady. I'm looking for everything. Alright, what do you got of interest here? Well, let's look for fancy stuff, like, you know, resurrection scrolls. A whole bunch of them. Oh, good, that barely nudged us. Love grenade might be interesting. A couple of charming arrows sounds good. Take a few utility things here. Nudges it a little more than I'd like. How about a wand? 2 intelligence. I could take it. It's not that great, though. Any other spell scrolls? No, we're good there. I think we sold some of the stuff to her. Yeah. One-handed sword? No. Ooh, Killfinger. That's a hell of a name for a spear. 3 finesse, too. Ooh. Oh, that's right. It's a finesse 2-handed weapon. I'm still not sure the exact practicality of a finesse 2-handed weapon. Oh, maybe that's just because that's what my main combat stat is. No, because it requires finesse, so no, it's just a straight-up finesse weapon. I guess if you really, really want your rogue to have a really big shank, I guess. Anyway. Okay. Honestly, I'm not really impressed by much of this. That's actually not bad, I suppose. Strength, warfare, telekinesis. I don't know if that's better than what he's currently got, but we might as well take it. Where are we at here? Alright, we can take a little more. Glowers. Ooh. Oh, fortified. For intelligence? I think she's got better gloves than that, doesn't she? I'm pretty sure she does. What a cow. Looking at the valuable stuff first here. Wits, warfare, hydrosophus. Interesting. Actually, might be worth taking as well. Strength and Geomancer. Although I think we have one that's Warfare Geomancer, so we'll stick with that one. Right, I think at this point we'll just take the gold. I believe we've gotten everything else, unless Ripper's... Ooh, Ripper is kind of nice. Alright, we'll take Ripper. And then we'll take gold. 1652, good. Okay, we're done here. Hey, BG. Good to see you today. How you doing? How's your Black Friday been? Quick, run away. Like a sneaky bush. The sneakiest bush. Why is nobody following her? You know, that's fine. Actually, why am I running away? I'm gonna kill her. Hold on, guys. I'm acting like I'm stealing from somebody that matters. We're killing this one. You went to work a bit tipsy. Oh, a bit tipsy, eh? Done that a time or two. You know, it happens. Lots of lulls, and guess what? Oh? I'm not a very good guesser. You don't have to let me know. What's up? In fact, that might actually be the best guesser, the worst guesser ever. I'm looking for, to kill you.
Good day to you.
You don't have to get up
Stay clear of
early
the cave.
tomorrow.
It's for Magisters only.
You can stick around, have some more drinks. Nice. Sounds good. You gonna realize you've been pickpocketed yet? Wait, does she not care? There we go. She just needed a minute, guys. Wait, is she just... There we go. Good lord. Oh, you realize I stole your stuff and stood here waiting for you to notice. Gee, I wonder why I would have attacked. Okay. Well, I mean, this is going to be about the easiest fight of my life if they've got no magic resistance. And it's only one of them. Well, let's just do some damage. We're probably going to have to chew through a lot of physical here anyway. Simply because Sabine has no magic. Oh, she's got blinding radiance. I guess I could do that. That's That's fair. I get a nice bloody arrows and sky shot calling it a day. Oh god, she's using Killfinger. Oh, she missed Killfinger. Good, that's Ooh. Is she really using Kill? She just whipped it out? Only 64% chance to hit us. Thank you, blind. Oh, that's not Killfinger. Never mind. That's a trident. Right way to use your own stock, lady. Put it to good use. Hell yeah. Alright, let's buff everyone else up. I think we're gonna skip the incarnate. We're just gonna go with things that do damage. And things that do damage. Good job, Wood Totem. Already through the armor. That was nice and easy. Oh. Well, sorry, Beast. Blob's gonna have to hit you, though. Don't hit Prince. Okay. It did hit Beast, though. Nah, not bad, Blobby. Slightly below 300 damage, but again, for 2 AP, not bad. And at least they didn't detonate themselves this time, like they had the last couple. It's a little embarrassing, I'll be honest.
I'll yield to none.
Prince might be able to finish this off here. Yeah, we got it. It's done. One rounded. Didn't even get a chance to hit us. How am I doing today? How did Thanksgiving go? I didn't really do Thanksgiving. I streamed instead. Brother went over, I think he went over to his girlfriend's family, and the old man's out of town, and the rest of my family is scattered across the 4 winds, so just me and the dog. And, you know, I made a quesadilla when I was done, so that was nice. I enjoy a good quesadilla. I didn't really do much, though. That was about it. Of course, it was a pleasure hanging out with all of you, as always. Oh, I didn't loot her. She's a vendor. They usually sell at least the top row of their... Oh! And we got Killfinger. So they usually... I thought it was the top row of their inventory, but it's starting to look like it might not be. Looks like it might be a random selection, because there's no way all of these specific items are in the top row. So I guess it just randomly selects 5 items from the inventory, and we hit the jackpot. We got the gold. I don't think they always drop their gold, because we've killed another vendor who did not. They just dropped 5 items. So I'm pretty sure it's just 4 or 5 randomly selected items from their inventory, and we got lucky. So that's nice. Real lucky. We got a good draw here. I think I sold her this, though. So this is ours. We just got it back, is all. Damn, that's heavy. That is very heavy. Good thing we recently sold and have plenty of room. I also sold her this. I'm pretty sure of it. I would love to use a spear called Killfinger, but I have nobody who's finesse into... I'm not even sure what kind of build you would really go with there. Because a finesse two-handed build that specifically has to use spears. I don't think there's any other finesse two-handed weapons, so... That's a little odd. I guess if you don't want to have to rely on backstabs... Do any of my abilities require specifically daggers? Requires a dagger. Okay, so I guess... Requires a dagger. All of my stuff requires a dagger. So I guess this is more for like a wayfarer, I guess. I don't understand. I don't... Hold on. Oh. I mean, I suppose you could do, like... No, because all the skills there scale from strength. I'm gonna say maybe a finesse, warfare character, but... As far as I'm aware, warfare skills scale off of strength. I'd have to check. Hey, does your stuff scale off of strength? Doesn't say. Maybe not. I guess you could do a finesse warfare. All physical damage. the skills don't actually say if they... Well, this scales off of a shield, so obviously that. Doesn't say if it scales off of anything. Oh, receives a bonus from strength. Never mind, I was reading the wrong thing here. Damage is based off of strength for those. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't actually work either. Unless maybe it just takes from your highest stat. Maybe that little star there flip-flops depending what your highest stat is. I really wish I had a warfare skill on the prince right now so I could actually test that theory. We'll have to look next time we're at a shop. Okay, anyway, for now we'll take it. I don't understand it, but we're going to take it. If nothing else, we can sell it. Well, it seems that being more chill during holidays could be the better option. I do have plans for Christmas, though, so there's that. My grandmother is coming down... Or going down to my aunt's, so I'll be heading down that way. Probably for at least a day or two. Beach turtle.
The wizened old turtle peers up at you inquisitively as she makes her slow, slow path across the beach.
Very slow. She's practically not even moving.
Smells good, eh? Smells so good. Can you smell it?
Why, thank you. Nicest thing anyone said to me all day, Turtle. It's the ichor of battle. A combination of blood, sweat, and tears. I would bottle it. But I don't have enough blood, sweat, or tears to go industrial with this. Grandma? Mm-hmm. It'd be good to see her again. I haven't seen her in a couple of years. Distinctive scent of turtle droppings. Oh boy. I smell oil, is it? No, this is more insidious than that. I can't smell anything but death here.
Yes. The rich,
Oh.
warm, red smell of raw meat.
I had a feeling this might be a little more insidious than a turtle being attracted to oil.
Quartermistress Anna, saint of a woman, sometimes throws me some for dinner.
How would you like her for dinner? I have a body to dispose of.
Now I smell so much in that building over there.
Oh god, she's giving a turtle a taste for flesh. Wait. Human meat would... Oh god. Has she been feeding the turtle dead bodies? Oh. Oh boy.
I can hear it too. Covered with flies. My favorite. Adds a bit of crunch.
From here I thought she'd feed it an apple pie or two. Go figure. It sounds like a wrong I've already righted. I've met some odd turtles, unfortunately. Are you going to turn Voidwoken too?
Void-woken turtles? Oh, dearie me. No. No. That wouldn't be my style at all.
I'm sure it wasn't their style before it happened either.
Each to their own. I say, we're all odd in our own ways.
Okay, you're not wrong there.
Look at you, a god-woken hanging out on the beach, talking to a turtle. What's that all about?
She's making a little too much sense for my comfort right now.
The turtle nods her head sagely and tremulously turns to resume her dignified procession towards dinner.
Is that it? Is that as far as you could make it? Alright, you go, girl. You show that rat in there who's boss. I don't know. Last time we ran into a turtle and a rat in the same area, we ended up hooking them up. Maybe romance is in the air again. Maybe the rat will share his feast. Alright, next thing. I kind of want to actually get up on the high ground here for the event. It's a pretty easy fight. It's just 3 enemy.
Okay.
I want to get up here. I want to deal with Jonathan directly, have a conversation, then kill
She's gone
him.
to Arx for Lucian's Day.
Oh,
Hey there,
dear.
Orca. Good to see
When
you.
you lie like that, you really break my sense of immersion.
Actually, since we've already done the pilfering, killing, and looting, let's go ahead. Beast, you're going the wrong way. Get over here.
Don't toy with me, sorcerer. You know where your mistress is, and I know you know it, so talk.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to use a noose. Could be wrong, though. Hey, Mike. Good to see you as well. No kind words for Activision at all. I had a feeling that might be the general consensus, but wasn't sure if anyone had any unique insight or not in the particular situation. Okay. Don't
I don't
toy.
know where Hanag's gone. I tell you if I did. I swear on my father's grave.
That is a... What is that? That is a fabulous beret they're wearing. I think that's a beret. They're pulling it off. Well done. Well done.
Oh, he swears. Did you hear that, everyone? He swears. Why, that's almost as good as a pinky promise.
This guy's kind of a dick, isn't he?
The White Magister swiftly pivots towards you
Whoa.
and draws his blade.
Just an interest.
Did you come
Audience.
for the show, lizard? Good timing. The interrogation scene is over, so we're almost at the climax.
How much HP and defense do you have? You should be able to survive. What are you, level 14? 1 level above? Nope, on level. Okay, alright. What if we get bonus experience? Then again, I don't want him just kind of walking away. I could kill him, though. Let's just get it all out in the open. Confront him for his crime. He slayed Gareth's parents.
Well, aren't you just a walking encyclopedia of knowledge?
You've been playing WoW since near the beginning of its launch. Your words for Activision are choice and far, far, far from kind. Really, it wasn't really... wasn't where Warcraft, the Golden Goose, was that affected by everything. That one still seemed to be operating a lot on its own steam. Guess not. I know the Diablo series has been hit pretty hard. And, what else? The regular Warcraft's been doing alright, other than the fact that they're probably not going to make another one because they have StarCraft and that ended up being more popular. Then again, if the remastering for Warcraft 3 goes well and sells well, they might just be like, oh, well, I guess there's still demand, and they might actually produce a Warcraft 4. It's possible. Like, if the remaster does well enough, they're definitely not going to sit on an IP that could make a lot of money, so... Oh.
I took no pleasure in it, but when Dallas wants it done, it gets done. If not by my hand, then another's.
Polluting more and more as time goes on. You'd have to elaborate on how I haven't played Warcraft since, well, Wrath. I played it a bit in the first half of Wrath, but kind of stopped there and haven't really... I think I went back for like a week. Mr. Pandaria on the, hey, we're going to let you jump back in this for a week and see what's up. So I did that, and I think I might have done the same thing with Cataclysm, and that was just it. At that point, I was... Warcraft had run its course for me. So. It was still receiving updates until a few years ago. That I actually knew, yeah. To be fair, Diablo 2 is still getting updates to this day. At least one came out not too long ago. So, they typically take care of their old IPs. Well, older iterations of their IPs at any rate. So, but, what was it? The CFO was recently swapped out for an Activision member. So now there's Kotick? I think it's Kotick. However you pronounce his last name. So Kotick and now the CFO, I don't know their name yet, still new to me, are Activision people brought over and put into place. And it's causing a bit of turmoil from what I hear. Schreider did an article on it. Schreider? Is that right? I think that's his... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his last name. Can't tell I'm terrible with last names.
Poor Gareth. The order was never for him. His conscience is too strong. He'd rather be good than right.
Oh, so you're one of those, are you?
The sorcerer fidgets, and you notice a thin dagger resting in his palm. He slices away a bit of rope, then looks at you, eyebrows raised.
Blizzard has set really high standards, and it seems they're struggling a bit to meet those expectations. I don't know if it's... In some arenas, I'll agree there. Like, Diablo 3 really didn't hit the performance it was looking for. However, it was still fairly successful from a financial standpoint. And I don't know how much... I imagine it's still profitable, especially with Activision at the helm. If it's still running, it's still producing money. So, in some capacity. Otherwise, Activision wouldn't be running it. They wouldn't allow it to run. So it's still most likely at this point producing money. It's just been a success. It had its rough patch at the beginning, but it's still, financially speaking, as far as I'm aware, a huge success. So even their flops, their failures up until Immortal, we'll have to see how that goes, but even their flops and their less successful are still pretty damn successful. I think the problem is Overwatch set a problematic precedence of growth. Overwatch sold like hotcakes, and as far as I'm aware, is still producing a sizable amount of money each year since it originally sold. So it's providing growth, and an amount of growth that is like wildfire. You can't predict it. It's just no way. And now everything Blizzard does has to live up to that, and if it doesn't, that's a problem for Activision, or more specifically, a problem for the shareholders for Activision who want to see continued and consistent growth. But there's a limit. And not every IP is going to hit the levels of Overwatch, not even for Blizzard. Not even close. And Diablo has always been more of a little, I want to say a little bit more of a niche market for them. It's definitely not one of their flagships, you know. It's a popular IP, and it's been ingrained in long-term gamers' minds, because it was just, we didn't have all the options we have today back then, and Diablo was just kind of a staple. So gamers who've been around for a long time are really tied to the IP, like myself. So I guess, as far as Blizzard products go, it's probably right up there with Warcraft, not the online, the RTS, as far as niche Blizzard audience goes. Probably better than Warcraft 3, though. I'd say Warcraft is most likely their most niche audience remaining. Their smallest, most likely, if I had to guess. And the Diablo's just never going to live up to the other IPs and what they can produce money-wise. I don't think. I could be wrong. But, you know. And I think that's going to be a problem. Now, the thing that concerns me more than any of that, any of the IP-related stuff, is the way the employees are currently being treated. I may have my gripes here and there, but the employees are the ones getting screwed right now. I mean, if the games go bad, whatever, I just won't buy them. No big deal, no skin off my back. But especially this time of year, losing in the profit sharing, if I understand correctly, Blizzard employees are actually paid less than average for their positions because they had the profit sharing option. I think that's what it was. I read up on it a couple days ago. We don't know how my memory works. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, though. So they're kind of in a tight spot right now, which is why some of them seem to be leaving. And for good reason. But I'm just curious if anyone else had any insight on it or any other deep thoughts on the subject. Near the end of Burning Crusade, Activision merged with Blizzard. Wrath was notably when customer service started to dip, and has progressively gotten worse. Activision was taking care of a lot of the customer service ever since the merge. Don't exactly care about quality customer service. I don't know, I think customer service is kind of a mixed bag. Even with companies who have great customer service, you can get a bad rep. That's just how it is. And with how many people interact with customer service with anything Blizzard-oriented on a given day, you're just going to hear about more of the bad rep situations. Everyone's got them. There's good reps, there's bad reps. So I don't know how much of that is inflated because, you know, the bad people are going to talk out, or the people who get a bad experience are going to talk out, the people who get a good one typically less likely. And with the sheer volume, it seemed like there's a big problem. It's going to seem like there's a lot of trouble with customer support, but percentage-wise, is it really? Or is it just the few people who get unlucky, get a bad rep? I don't know. I don't have the numbers behind that, and I typically don't like to jump to conclusions on things like that without having a better idea of where it is, just because it's a dangerous mindset to get into of, well, it feels like it's a problem, so it's probably a problem. I don't like that mindset. But I get where you're coming from on that. The largest drop-off in Warcraft player base started with Cataclysm. Well, to be fair, the game is also really old. You can only play one game for so long before you're just done with it. I loved Ultima Online. I played the hell out of it. I think I lasted 12 years in that one game. Again, that was back in the olden days where we had a lot less options, but 12 years. And I could not do it anymore. Love the game. Could not do it anymore. Love the people. Could not do it anymore. I was just done. And Warcraft is now 14 years old. I think they had their 14th anniversary for it not long ago. Or very recently, anyway. So when a game is that old, you're going to have inevitable drop-off. It's going to happen. Nobody can play a game forever. Really wishing for StarCraft continuation, but with esports culture around StarCraft 2, it's probably not even on the horizon. Well, I mean, people were kind of saying that about StarCraft 1, right? And it still happened. Obviously, you gotta wait for the right market from a business perspective. Like, you need to make sure it's time. You don't want to just... Well, you don't want to be Activision and pump a game out every year. Almost the exact same game with minor, maybe improvements each year, and that causes fatigue. Like, I haven't even considered a Battlefield or Call of Duty game in years, just because I'm so tired of them. They come out so often. Yearly. So, you gotta be careful not to release too frequently as well, if you want that really big bang. You gotta let that anticipation, that desire kind of build up. Right? The anticipation's what sells it. Just my opinion on that, though. My hot take, if you will. They took a mobile game to a convention revolved around people caring about PC. Yeah. We actually talked about this, what was it, last week, I think? Probably not their best idea. On the bright side, we do know Diablo 4 is in the works, but I do question how much influence Activision is going to have over this as far as certain aspects go, like monetization. Especially after Activision said, well, guys, we didn't grow as much as we wanted to this quarter, so we're going to more aggressively monetize everything. That is a huge red flag, because Activision can already be pretty aggressive in their monetization. And if they want to crank it up to 11, that's a little scary. So I have concerns about future Diablo products, but Blizzard products in general due to that. On the upside, Diablo 4 does sound promising. It seems like they've learned from a few of their mistakes. They are going back to the roots with it if it ever gets completed. Going back to that grittier Gothic style, first and foremost. And I think they learned some valuable lessons from 3 that would be great for 4. If it ever comes out. So 95% of the World of Warcraft private servers are Wrath or below. Go on without you. You died. Sorry. But if you overshoot, you get Half-Life 3. Okay. Admittedly, yes. Or Duke Nukem Forever. Okay. Granted. Probably shouldn't take 10 to 15 years. But a good 5 to 8 year cycle can be healthy. Especially if you have a strong enough fan base to sustain it. Otherwise, maybe a 3-year cycle, 2 to 3 year. But yearly, people just get so exhausted. At that point, you're really hoping for turnover. And, again, you kind of hit that issue where there's only so much turnover that's going to happen. Sooner or later, everyone's going to become disinterested. And at that point, you're just hoping it starts wrapping around that people have ignored it for enough years that it's like, oh, hey, maybe I'll check it out again. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like me, probably not. I think I'm just done with those 2 series. Call of Duty and Battlefield specifically. I think I'm just done with them. It's been a couple years now since I played one, and I still have no interest in looking back. I don't care anymore. It's been too much. Okay, let's get back to the game for a little bit, though. I'll keep reading what you guys have to say, but I think I'll end my word starts with D. You know what? I'll just call it ranting. I haven't had enough coffee for these deep thoughts. For this vocabulary. This set of words. Diatribe, there it is. Holy crap, it just took a second to get there. Anyway. Activision is trying to rival EA as being noted as one of the most destructive companies to IPs. Right there going, They've been a little slower about it, but they were content with all the IPs as long as they were showing growth. As long as Activision was growing. Unfortunately, while Blizzard games have been doing mostly fine, Activision's games have been doing a little less fine, or at least less fine than they would like them to be, especially their other subsidiaries like Bungie. You know, I hear Destiny 2's in a good place, but now anyway. But that ship has sailed for a lot of people. Like, I just, I don't care at this point. So it's unlikely I'll ever jump into Destiny 2. And I imagine there's other people in a similar boat. Or people who were just burned too much in the early and don't care about it now. So, well, it's in an okay spot for the people who've stuck it out and the diehards. And again, if it's still running, it's making profit. But it's not making what Activision wants it to make. And that's a problem for Activision, because that's not showing growth for shareholders. So they start getting pressure from the shareholders like, hey, why is my investment not why is this not more valuable than it was yesterday? Sort of thing, And that's where the problem is. Growth, especially at the rates the shareholders and the corporate heads want, is not really sustainable with a limited market. Especially with how much competition's out there. But, yeah, It is what it is. Okay, so Fidget's dagger trying to... Okay, he's trying to free himself. I don't know how the hell he snuck a dagger in there without anyone noticing, but sure. Stall for time. You would betray Gareth after all they've been through together. Or finesse. I don't know. Number 2, I don't think he's gonna bite on that. I think if we feed into his ego, that's more likely to get success. We've already run into one guaranteed cannot succeed option here in Blackstone. So let's go with finesse. Let's feed into his ego. Stalling for time. You're right. Gareth's morality makes him weak. He simply cannot succeed in a cause. It's not working for him. He has failed on almost every account, and I've had to pick up most of the slack.
I like Gareth. Really, I do. But he took his path and I took mine. I know what I see. I see a world burning. And its sorcerers lighting the fires.
Modern Warfare 2 was so bad you even gave up on FPS games for a few... just all of them, like... You've ruined me, I'm done. Nothing can ever fix this hole inside of me now. Other than time. Time eventually mends most wounds. Ooh. Yeah, I never... Did I play Modern Warfare 2? I don't think I did. No. God. The last Call of Duty game I played was... one of the Black Ops. I don't remember if it was Black Ops 2 or... Was it 3? Actually, you know what's in my Steam library? Let me take a look. Hold on here. I can actually look here. It should be in the old library. Let's see. Black Ops... Oh, just the first Black Ops was the last one I bought and played. Ooh, I burned out a lot earlier than I thought I did. I thought I at least made it to Black Ops 2. Jeez. No, I haven't played since Black Ops. I haven't even looked. In Black Ops, I played the single player for 15 hours. That seems like a lot. 15 hours for the single player. And I played multiplayer for 17 hours. That's it. That's all. And I was just done. I didn't care anymore. It was over for me. You also to note what you specifically was meeting with customer service, who went from extraordinarily helpful patient GMs answering tickets in under 4 hours, actually getting the issue resolved, to wrath instantly being 8+ hours, and the start of tickets not actually being resolved in the end. Warlord's Trainer hit the most sour point for you, where tickets were 24+ hours, GMs were actively attempting to not have a conversation. Well, I wonder how much of that is an increase in, like, 4 hours for as many people as Blizzard had is... I almost feel like some of that is dumb luck. Even in the earlier days. Like, I played Warcraft off and on for up until Wrath, like I said. And even in BC, even in Vanilla, I had wait times of sometimes over a day. Easy, no problem. I also had occasions where it was only a couple of... I think it also depends on the inflow of things as well. Some of that is simply not in control of customer service. You can only have so many employees working on a problem or working on in an element. You can't, like, if your average is way down here, but you suddenly get spikes, you can't just bring on a whole people all of a sudden to deal with this new spike and then just have a bunch of people and suddenly your average is still down here and this was just a 3-day spike. I guess you can bring in temporary people, but those temporary people are likely to be lower quality than your... I don't know. So as far as that goes, I think that's partly just luck. Good timing. Because I can definitely tell you during BC for sure, because I had to, I had an issue with my account. I don't remember what it was now. It was a long time ago. But it ended up... I didn't even hear back from them. I'm pretty sure it was a day, and then the problem wasn't resolved for another 2 days after that. So that's partly just dumb luck, I think, as to exactly, or dumb unluck. Just luck of the draw on that one. But yeah. On a sad note, your number one source of gaming info passed away May 24th this year, so you found it recently. Bit back on info. What source is that? Looks like you got here just in time. Hey, Slythe. Just in time indeed. We've been having a little bit of a conversation about Blizzard today. Completely avoided FPS games. Never played it. Borderlands. I had a lot of fun with Borderlands. 2 specifically. I never really got into 1. And the pre-sequel, I played it. I don't even think I finished it. I got pretty close. I think I finished the story, but I didn't do any of the DLC. I don't know if the DLC was any good or not, but, you know. Ah, Mr. Total Biscuit. Yes, yes, of course. Yes. I didn't really. I try not to get all of my information from one source. I like to see different perspectives on issues, and that way I have more angles in which to approach a situation, kind of weigh the facts and the details. So I've never used just one, so I never kind of fell out of the loop when Mr. Bane passed. But yes, that is definitely one perspective I no longer have, which is unfortunate. Because it was a very valuable one. You played Telltale's Borderlands. Damn it, Mike. You know what? I heard Telltale's Borderlands game was actually good. As far as the story goes. It was actually an interesting story. The characters were good. You know.
When I see the flame, I'm putting it out. I've got the problem hanging over there.
They downsized customer service in Warlords of Draenor. Okay, if they've, with the size of the game, downsizing customer support, that smells like Activision just cutting costs right there. So I'll agree with you on that. That's rough, especially with the size of their player base. That one I'll give you. That's, especially if it came out of their own mouth. That's a problem. Or short-sighted, or a sign of not caring, but we already know Activision doesn't care. Blizzard always seemed to, maybe not, they didn't care that much, but they cared a little. At least they always gave that vibe, that sensation for the most part. Maybe a little less in recent years, but, you know. Or maybe I'm just biased because I like Daddy Kaplan. I don't know. Got a problem hanging over there, yeah. Yeah.
He wiggles his unsheathed blade as if it were a child's toy.
And I'm holding a quick and easy solution.
Oh, me too. I call this one animosity and this one shanky. One's special, one's not. I'll let you
The
decide.
sorcerer winks at you and cuts another segment of rope. He'll soon be free.
Aha. Constitution's interesting. Although, it almost feels like maybe we could go towards the ego of the Order. Kind of, oh, this gives me a chance to talk good about the Order. To brag about, look at this shiny sword Order made. Very special. I could cleave down an orc with this in 3 swipes. Just 3, like a tree. Just timber! But in this particular case, I think duty might be the better option, so we'll go wits. I'm gonna keep distracting the White Magister for that sorcerer up there. You should tell me about this Hanag you're seeking.
Well, she...
His eyes narrow.
What are you playing at?
The White Magister spins on his heels, just as the hanging sorcerer breaks free.
A plot twist. I love it. Keeps things interesting.
Pretty good, yes? Nice. Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. I never got around to playing because I'm not a huge fan of that style of game. I'm too slow for quick time events. You won't watch me play Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. A game built around nothing but quick time events is not for me. You can request a GM actually chat with you now in tickets, and they will still actively avoid it. Just send in ticket response, and even go as far as to wait when you're offline to answer it. Tickets. You know, that jumps back into the arena of feeling versus fact, though. And Like I said, I'm really not comfortable jumping to conclusions off of a feeling without some verification. Could be that they're actively avoiding it, could just be that's how it all works out with the... Especially now that there's fewer employees, the massive workload for the ones that are left. Maybe that's just the time they have to answer back. Maybe they are actively avoiding it because there's just... They can't afford to have a conversation, there's not enough time. Maybe they just don't want to. It could be any number of things at this point. I typically don't like to associate malice if there's no evidence of malice. Just my personal approach to things. But it doesn't sound good, I'll give you that. It doesn't sound good. As the human factor, you can kind of understand that. Imagine how many illiterate, trash-talking, short-fused customers... There's also that. Customer support people are typically heavily abused. Emotionally, mentally. Honestly, if people could reach through a phone physically. So there's also that toll. That kind of applies a little bit to the don't want to portion of my statement. But typically speaking, it's hard to say without actually seeing how it's running on the inside. And I'm not comfortable jumping to conclusions on something like that. Just because it sets a bad precedent in my head for how... It's just not how I'm comfortable having things be. But I can definitely see why it would look bad from the outside, without knowing anything further. Simply from anecdotal experience. They often have to consult a superior, so there's a lot of bad bureaucracy that slows everything down as well. Which is just a terrible way to do things. As a former retail worker, definitely. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't... I don't disbelieve that Activision is actively tanking customer support. I can see it, I can believe it. I just refuse to form an opinion without knowing for sure, or at least a negative one. Oh my god! What did you do, man? Wait, are you oil voidling? Well, way to make Jonathan's point for him, guy. Rinse. Way to make his point. You should just stab him, man. You have a dagger. Stab him. Leave the source at home. Look at this. Look at this crap we got here. Look at it. Look at 1, 2, 6. Thankfully, half of them are really far away. This fight, you love it. It looks fun. Question mark. Ooh. Just got an idea. Looks like some of them are gonna have to funnel up this way. Ooh, we got some stuff to play with, folks. Oh yeah, we definitely have some stuff to play with. I'm actually kind of hoping this Magister here will ignite this oil for me. I doubt they will, but I'm kind of hoping they will. Hey, Tim Muck. I don't know, I think everyone's doing pretty well. We've just been having a lovely discussion about Blizzard and customer support things and, you know, stuff like that. While I'm very slowly making progress in the game due to, tangents. But hey, you know, that's half the point, right? And we'll get there. We're in the fight now, so... Sky Shot. I don't know what I want to go for. I think our immediate threat here is Jonathan. We should probably deal with that. On the bright side, these things can be CC'd pretty effectively. What are we looking at here? Oh god, they're not actually weak to fire. They're oil blobs that are not... Oh no. Do they transform into a different enemy if they get set on fire? Do they become like void fireballs of doom and destruction? Okay, so don't use earth, don't use water, don't use fire. Physical damage, got it. That's what we're doing here. All physical, all the time. I'm wondering if that's why they went ahead and ended his magic armor right off the bat to try and entice me to start throwing fire around. That would be rough. You know, that Activision purposely tanked any grievances people had with their Guitar Hero equipment. Yeah. Although, I guess that comes back to specifically Activision versus whatever control Blizzard itself still holds over what it does, which at this point really isn't that much anymore. There was always a chance for them, but now Activision just has so many fingers in there with the CFO, the CEO, and just all these higher-ups leaving now. Activision's putting their own in place, and yeah, it's not good for Blizzard folk. Not good at all. So no fire, because I don't want to test that theory. No fire, no fire. Alright, let's buff Losa here. That way we can get our Incarnate fully buffed right off the bat. And with that, I guess I'll global cooling. Shock and chill. Sounds wonderful. Oh god, oh no, you also have a, oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. Well, that stung a little, I'll be honest. Wait, is this gonna count as water or blood? Oh no. Oh no, what if it counts as water, guys? What if it counts as water? I froze my own blood. I didn't think about that. I froze his blood too. Well, okay, blood infusion. Whew. I know if it's electrified blood, you get air, not blood. But I guess with frozen blood, you still get blood, not ice or water. Precedent for big companies making even dumber decisions, so... yeah, a lot of it. Pretty fair assessment of most big game companies nowadays. I think that's largely... There's a few holdouts, like, obviously the commonly touted one is CD Projekt Red, who are, as far as I can tell, as far as anyone can see on the outside, a pretty damn solid company. That at least want to be perceived as giving a damn about their customers, and in a lot of cases that perception is just as good as the actual thing. Because it ultimately results in customers not being completely screwed. Or milked, like cows. I tell you, my udder is chafing something fierce. There's only so much more money that can be milked out of me before I stop producing. I don't know how much further I can take this cow metaphor. What I'm saying is I'm Bessie, and these udders are used up. Okay, let's get our infusions up here. The Witcher Labs. There's a few other good companies out there still as well. It's just they get so eclipsed by EA, Activision, and Ubisoft. And even of those three, I'd say there's still a pretty big gap right now between Ubisoft and the other two. And then, of course, there's Take-Two as well and all that, however you want to consider them. So I guess the big four, they tend to eclipse all the good news with their dumb shit. So there's that to keep in mind as well. There are still good companies out there, good game companies specifically. They just tend to be overshadowed by the dumb. I would like to hit both of them, but I don't think this is going to put me in a position to do that. Yeah, let's try it. What's the worst that happens? We still get a good chunk of damage there. Worst case scenario, I just use the ranged attack. No, we got him. Nice. Okay.
Sorcerer on the loose. Contain him.
No, wait. Oh, right. We have chilled and shocked on the same guy. So, yeah. Sucks to be him. Loses some AP. Starts with less recovery, and less movement. So he probably wasted all of his AP moving that tiny little bit. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Close. Can't hit escape for those. I'm learning, guys. I am learning. It's majestic. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put Blobby up here. I really don't want to hit that other source. This is not a good spot for Blobby. Ooh, hold on. Can I get Blobby over here? I can. Maybe putting Blobby here is a good idea. No, I kind of want to see these two go after each other, but I don't know what this Magister is going to do. They're probably going to come up here. And I'd rather them stay down there. So, let's put Blobby down there, I guess. Or I could put him over here, start working on this guy. Actually, you know what? Since that guy's here and is trying to kill me, that's probably the better idea. Yeah. Okay, Medusa's head, you say? Sounds wonderful. Alright, Blobby, you gotta get through that 56. I believe in you. Make me proud. Perfect. Good job, Blobby. I'm so proud of you. Tactical... Oh, no, they climbed the ladder instead of tactical retreating. Oh, no, they are going straight for me. Not the void slime. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Good to know.
Prepare.
So when do you go next? You go... You are after Losa... Okay. So you go before Beast and the Prince. Alright. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Get in position to backstab him. Might as well. We're gonna put up Medusa's head. Then I'm gonna walk here so we get both of them. Once I, of course, take out... Holy crap, that was a lot of magic armor. Well, this plan just went sideways. Well, might as well start, I guess. Where's my chloroform? There it is. We'll get it there.
I'll yield.
Mark my words, eventually.
The void seeks you.
Uh-oh. No. Flop. It flopped me. Or it flopped itself. Something got flopped. Oh boy, they're coming. They're coming. Hey, blob on blob. They're just gonna... Okay, Blobby, you're gonna be important for us here. I need you to keep absorbing their hits and healing from it. Oh god, that one got way up there. At least he's going for the Magister for me. Flop. Yeah, it's such a cute flop. That one still can't get up here, I guess. Ow! Did you have to hit the prince? What the hell's wrong with you? God. Rude. Wow. The elephant in the room seems to be... They tried something new. At least, well, new for them. Not new for the industry. But they tried something new for their company. It doesn't seem to be working out as well as anyone would have liked, but it's not the end of the world either. I doubt they spent as much on it as they would have a normal Fallout game, so I'm sure it's plenty successful, even so, and there's still room for it to be updated. I think Fallout 76 is going to end up being more or less fine. It's not going to be a great entry for them, but it'll be fine. And they tried something new, so hey, they went out of their wheelhouse. I'll congratulate them on that. It's good to see at least somebody trying anything, even if it's not new for the industry, at least trying something new for themselves. Unfortunately, the lack of success is probably going to end that trend as quickly as it started, but, you know, whatever. Alright, these two, we're gonna leave those two. I would like to kill this blob here before it does anything weird. I fear the blob. Nailed it! What's your CD Projekt Red? Still quality gaming. Have fun keeping Gwydion alive, by the way. He's super suicidal. He's fine. He'll be fine. We got Losa. We'll guard him. The author wins his life. Oh, the author. The author's getting so much flack from everybody else. Even other authors are like, dude, why? But why? I don't know if he's... I'm not a lawyer. I don't know if he has a strong case or not, but I just find the whole thing funny. When this deal was originally made, he thought he was getting one over on them. And it turns out he was the idiot who made the mistake. And now he regrets it. So, by his own admission, again, I'm no lawyer, but by his own admission, it almost feels like he really doesn't have a case. In his own words, he said he thought he was getting one over on them. Essentially, he said it differently, but you know, that's basically what it boils down to with his selection of words. So, I don't know enough about the legal requirements or anything, especially in a different country and everything, so maybe he does have a strong case, but it doesn't feel like he should. Then again, when does the law ever feel like it's exactly what it should be, so who knows. It'll be interesting to watch, I guess. For as little as we do get to watch of it. Ooh, come on, give me the angle. Come. No, if you were standing just a smidge back, I could hit you. Wait, there it is. You just had to hit him in the left kidney instead. You missed one of them. Damn. Flop. They're flopping. I'd be terrified, normally. I'm not so terrified right now, though. Alright, we don't want earth. Blood would be okay. Let's go ahead and take a blood totem here. What else? What else do we want to do? Water, they're resistant to water. Air is good. I could pressure spike down here. Ooh, instead of pressure spike, let's dazing bolt. That's fun. Yeah. Nice, and that shocks them. That makes things a little easier for us. Flop. This is the least effective void enemy ever. I guess it's too high. They could leap up here, but it looks like it's too occupied. So they can't climb. They don't have room to leap up here. Leaping up here is apparently too high? Then how did that one leap from way over here to up here, though? I don't know. They're behaving weirdly. Maybe it's just too much of a clusterfuck up here right now and they don't think they can fit. Like, that could be it, I suppose. Alright, I don't want Beast standing right here anymore. Oh, no, I have to keep this thing petrified. I have to actually kill this guy soon. That's right. This feller needs to die. I don't want to hit that little slime there. That might empower it or something. This one needs to perish, however. No, I don't want to kill those slimes. Crap. This is very inconvenient for me. Let's see. Let me catch up a little more on chat here. There was too much of a hype train behind Fallout 76, and then it was noted that it was multiplayer. Yeah. I think they should have built the expectations of exactly what it was sooner before they started the hype train. And then rolled the train out of the station. Would have been a much better idea. Seems Co and Dan are enjoying the game well. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be fine. It's not going to be one of their best entries by any means. And a lot of people aren't going to like the departure from what it was to what it is. But it's going to do fine. Anyone who thinks it's going to completely tank or is just going to be a complete flop is probably deluding themselves. It's going to do fine. Although in today's marketplace, companies don't seem satisfied with fine. So, I guess as far as Bethesda might be concerned, maybe it is a flop. I don't know. But it's going to do fine. Overhyping something is a bad idea. Previous example, a sky not owned by anyone. I mean, hyping can be fine. It needs to be kind of controlled and managed and trimmed back with reasonable expectations, but it can be fine if handled right. The problem is there's been a few instances, especially by newer companies, and for some reason Bethesda and Blizzard recently. Although Blizzard, to be fair, in Blizzard's case, they did try and trim back expectations. They told people, this is not what you're thinking it is. Don't get too hyped. We want to give you a little hype, but don't take too much, guys. This is not Diablo 4. This is not what you're expecting. So, you know. In Blizzard's case, they tried to manage it. They just... Going mobile for the location of the announcement was not... Nothing was going to go well there. Even if they hadn't hyped it up, it still wouldn't have gone well for them. What else does Beast want to do here? Not really much. I guess we can do this, since we got a bunch of people around us. Yeah, we hit most of the things in the field. Wait, now it's leaving. What? It's... No! What? No, I don't think so. Don't heal him. What? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Enjoying 76, but needs patching up. I think that's another... Well, Bethesda games are always a work in progress. I guess when you buy into Bethesda, you kind of expect that at this point. Which places would you recommend for gaming news? I mean, there's any number of channels on YouTube that'll cover you with the big stuff. Most of them try and keep their opinions out of it, but usually opinion does come through, so I'd collect a couple of sources, like, what is it, In the Know, or No Game, or something like that. Something No. I think it's In the Know. They do a lot of stories. They usually keep most of their opinion out of it. They give, like, little snarky comments, but it's usually alright. So that's one place I occasionally get news from. What's the other one called? Good Gaming or something like that. It's more... It's by folks across the pond from me, so that's another different perspective. At least you're bringing in another side of the world view at the very least, so that kind of gives me two different viewpoints to see things from. They tend to cover a lot of the same news, but in slightly different ways, maybe have different takes on it. One might cover one element of it a little heavier than the other element for the other side. Like I said, it's good to have a few options, kind of weigh things. When the topic warrants it, anyway. Obviously, when it comes to gaming, sometimes you really don't want to spend the extra 20 to 30 minutes seeking out other stories, because it's really not that important. But if it does happen to be a big topic, you know, it's good to have a few different perspectives on the matter. You were shooting mole rats that were attacking a camp, and you got wanted, for example. Wanted amongst the moletariat. They remember. Their memories are long. They can't climb ladders. They get bottlenecked by that one staircase up, and leap arches are just as bad as flight. Well, hey, at least it's working in my favor for once. Angry Joe's review. Yeah, Angry Joe's another alright place. He tends to at least give it on it. It's very much his opinion, more so than necessarily fact, but he does tend to be pretty upfront about it. Doesn't try and, you know, allude otherwise, and he can sometimes have some pretty good opinions, so... I'm still not sure how I want to handle this situation up here. Well, hell, since they're down there healing themselves anyway, maybe I... Wait, is my Medusa's head already worn off? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, no, it should still be on. What? Where is the... Did I use it already? I already used it. Oh. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's kill this guy. Oh no. They're healing so much. Whatever will I do? Still kind of worried about this guy, but that's a lot of armor to try and chunk through, so we're going to finish off Jonathan here. Try to anyway. Okay, you should go down soon enough. Keep wailing on this punk as well. Yeah. What? You guys having fun down there? Ooh, nice crit. You almost 6 HP. Really? 6? Really? Truly? Is that how we're doing this now? Hold on, I got it.
Down. Finally.
I got it, everyone. Everyone chill. It's fine. Alright, I just wanted to get through his armor quick so I could kill him with the prince. Here we go. We'll encourage. Nice little buff for everybody. And a nice hit. They're resistant to water, though. And I don't have a huge option here, so we're just gonna go for it. They think they're healing this one, but little do they know they're playing right into my hands. I don't know how they're playing into my hands. Oh, he's frozen. Nice. Good little... Blobby! Tell your brothers to back off or I'll kill them. I don't want to, but I will. Oh no, god, that's earth damage. Don't do that. They heal off of earth damage. Here, can I lob you? Can we get this angle here? Hold on, I need to... Get out of the way for a second. Hold on, I can do this. Oh god, that used way more than I thought it was going to use. Oof. Did you just atrophy your own guy? Impressive. Not the move I would have done. I guess it's not really going to do anything anyway. At least he's not atrophying us. Curse of 1 HP equivalent? Yeah, pretty close. We actually did have an enemy survive with exactly 1 HP the other day, 2 days ago. That was a special moment. Black Friday deals on most AAA titles now to be had. That is true. Probably not picking anything up, though. I gotta keep saving up for that, the computer replacement. That is my current goal right now with all... pocket change. Okay, I don't trust this slime. I really don't. I mean, look at it. Look, you can just see the malice in its... a bulging forehead. It doesn't have a face. I guess.
I'm ready.
No. Now you're atrophied. How does it feel? I don't know what it does. I have a feeling it does something more. Oh, it's too far away. God, I hate how short range that is. What if I... And I'm just thinking out loud. Why is everything so far away? Why must it be like this? Let me in. I think I'm too far away at that point. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Yep, too far away. Shit. What if I nudge over? There we go. I guess I can't petrify both of them. It's one or the other. What if I rupture... I just want to rupture their tendons, man. That's all I want to do. Why won't you let me? Okay, forget that then. That's not an option. I'll just throw daggers at him, I guess. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? You gonna leave your friend here to die? Are you tired of healing him? I'm not a mercy main. You're on your own now. Gambled it all away. It happens. It's a cycle. It's like the, it's like winter and spring for Mike. He was in a spring phase, now he's in a winter phase. He'll get to spring again eventually. It just takes time. Oh god, you're free again. Medusa's head must have fallen off. What am I more worried about here? That's our blobby. Not worried about that. Oh, you, on the other hand, I am a little worried about. When do you go? You go after Sabile before Losa? No, you're in range to hit us with that giant sword of yours. Maybe I should... I can't really do anything about it. I don't have the AP. So I guess we just ignore him for now. Let him thwack away at us. Gently. Nice, nice. Blobby! Do something! Kill him! Quickly! Good effort, Blobby. I'll give you that much. Why are you taking all of my credit? You're just going up there trying to kill everything I've already softened up. Guys, he doesn't seem that suicidal to me. He seems... He's hiding behind my stuff. That seems pretty good. Okay, you... Oh, boy. Hey, here we go, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. I have a fire arrow here. No, Blobby, why? I can't do that to Blobby. We need him still. Wait. Oh, no, Blobby's dead. Oh, yeah, Blobby decays on his turn. So, never mind. We don't need to worry about Blobby. Hey, sorry, Beast. This is gonna hurt a little. Ouch. You did well, Blobby. You did... Oh, cursed fire. That's okay. Rinse? You're not Jonathan. Rinse, stay out of the fire, please. That's just what you're going to do for us now. Yeah. You're still not dead, really. What am I going to have to do to kill you? I wish I had a source of poison on her right now. Do I have anything on the other bar? I have a reactive shot. That seems like a waste. Then again, if I could angle it so I get both of them in it... No, too high. Never mind. I take it all back. I'm just going to... No, I don't want to... Wait! Would that actually put out the necrofire? I don't think it can. Ooh. Might go ahead and just palm global cooling here. Let's see what happens. 35, immune to chill. Okay, so necrofire makes him immune to chill. He's gonna live, though. Not much. Oh, no, he's not. Here we go. Hey, got him. At least 5 losses in a row. It was a lot. What you doing there, Incarnate? You doing all right? Okay, if you say so. All right, so that Voidling's on fire. They're gonna take, I think it's 88 damage from that. So a pressure spike should finish him off. Yeah. Really wish I could have gotten that one too, but I can't. So we'll pressure spike this one. And that should finish them off with Burning Tick. How about that, oily Voidling? You're just the oiliest, aren't you? Yes, you are. And what else do we have? That one down, just staring. Sure. I don't know what this one's up to, but I'd rather it not be up to anything. Did that... No, that didn't freeze. I guess we had to go through burning, warm, and then to chill, so... What? Rude. You're dead. You are close to dead, and I think we can remedy that to some degree. Close. Good effort. Oh, I don't gain increased range for the tentacle lash. I really wanted to see it stretch like all the way over here. I guess some things just can't be made longer. Whatever, we'll blitz it. Okay, 2 dead. Wait, what did I just do? Oh. There's more of them. And some of them have armor now. 2 of them. Okay. Well, this just got a little more interesting. Uh-huh. Hey, Beast, I'm gonna need you to get back up to the high ground. Things just got real. On the bright side, we got some fire down. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? Well, hey, I mean, Mike made it out alive. It's something. Chance to hit you, at least they don't... Ooh, that's gonna hurt a little. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. This is very much what I'm thinking. Let's see, where is it? It's around here somewhere. Hey, Beastie Boy, you got it? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Here we go. I'm gonna get right in between. Right there. Beautiful. Inch it over a little more that way. There. Perfect. Not bad, I guess. Could have certainly been better. Here, I wanted the tactical view for this. Placement of this one. There we go. Go for it. Get him. That was a little better. Alright, so this one, we're getting good. They're going to have to walk through all of that, unless this one can leap too. Just the biggest old leaper you've ever seen. That archer still probably needs to be dealt with. I need to get my incarnate over here. Yeah. That way you can start launching projectiles down. Oh, why are you going so slow, buddy? What's going on here? Oh, oil. That's right. Thanks! What a trooper. What a pal. And you miss. That was your accomplishment. Would you guys fight each other for a moment, please? Oh, boy. Oh, no. This might be a little rough. Ooh, I could charm that one. Can it leap? I don't think that one can leap. Oh! Wait, why no necrofire? Oh, there it is. They just had to move. Well, honey, I'm home. Gee, what the hell happened there? Why is this whole place is on fire? I don't... This... Jesus, man. This whole place is on fire. Definitely on fire now. Oh, boy. I guess we'll get some fire arrowheads now. Sure, why not? Oh, we gotta watch her magic armor so she doesn't get, I really need her to move. So we need to put her, like, right here, maybe? I think I'd rather... I'm not sure where I want her. Let's put her over here so she can work on that one while it's still far, far away. It's less I have to worry about. And it's a nice safe spot for her. Ish. Safe-ish. And on top of that, if this one gets close, I can teleport it down here into the fire. So that'll be good. I only get to take one shot this time, though, and we need to make it count. Alley-oop. Not bad. Holy crap, you just killed yourself. Necrofire burns, doesn't it? Oh, that one was too smart to move. Seriously? Do you not see what is going on around you, Archer? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Rinse is fine. Okay, what do we want to do here? I would kind of... Oh, right, they can't actually damage each other, so charming them is going to do actually nothing. Well, let's just continue saturating this area with things. That way they have less room to leap up. When in doubt, you know. When in doubt. Alright, what do we want to take care of here? You still have plenty of magic armor. Sabile could use some. So I'm thinking we put Armor of Frost up on Sabile.
I'm ready.
No idea what the drink is. Curacao Punch. It's a very blue drink. If you've ever seen a movie where you saw like this almost like fishbowl glass with some kind of blue liquid and maybe some fruit on the rim and an umbrella, yeah, that's most likely Curacao Punch. Hey, the pre-war yum yum deviled eggs, and it is the season. Yesterday was deviled egg day. Pretty sure of it. So everyone's HP is good. Okay, evasion, we don't need that right now. None of that, none of that, none of that. Nothing. Not really much I can do that I need. So let's just end the turn. 6 rounds left on the Incarnate. That's good. We'll just save the AP. Oh. That stung a little. I'll be honest. Beast, I need you back up here, taking up precious space. So let's Phoenix dive right in the middle of these ones. Right there, right there. Target is blocked. What do you mean? It says I can go there. Alright, fine, I'll go here then. See if I care. Can I get all 3 of them? I can. Hooray! Ow. At least one of them died. How are you two doing? Yeah, you got a bit of health left. Okay. I gotcha. How many gonna use Mend here. I don't know if it's gonna be that great, but we'll put it up anyway. Oh, they don't do physical damage. What am I thinking? What else was I gonna do? They do try and atrophy, though, so the physical armor will help us from the atrophy and things like that. A nuka berry seals it. Perfect meal. I am... You know what? I do reasonably like berry cola. So, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, I hear you guys like to burn. Is that true? Here, let's test that. Hey, you reasonably like it. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not sure I'd say you love it. But I think it's been a good learning lesson for all of us. Really? I'm just gonna stab him. There's no point in doing anything else here. How's Prince's magic? Prince now has Necrofire. Oh God. Oh, what the hell was that? Who did you just kill? Oh, you desummoned my totem. I was like, what the hell was that? Alright, you doing okay, Prince? You're doing okay? You're doing fine. Alright, good. Jeez. Yeah. That was a bit of a doozy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on this one over here. No, oh! Must have been a barrel still up there. Who'd it get? Does that kind of look like a bandage to anyone else? Here, let me... Like a cartoon-style crossbones bandage. No, just me, okay. No Nuka Vanilla in Fallout. Trust you, it would be that. Vanilla Coke. I haven't had a Vanilla Coke since I was just a wee child. I didn't even know they still made it. Do they? Maybe they do. Yeah, I like vanilla. No, would you... This is uncalled for behavior. Let me finish. Oh no, don't run in the cursed fire, you fool. Oh, well, I mean, at least he's effective. Even if he is trying to set the world on fire. You know. Alright, what we got going on over here? This is not going to bounce the railings in the way. No point in wasting on that. So how about we just... I don't even need that, just shoot it. And how about you? Yeah. Oh my god, it just spawned more. Fire voidlings. Ooh, you guys are fancy ones. Okay, well we need to finish the ones we already have up. So let's work on that, shall we? Okay, another one bites the dust. Oh my god. Rinse. Oh my god. I gotta do some serious healing on Rinse right now. Okay, Restoration. Obviously, good choice. I have no way of giving him magic armor right now, unfortunately. What I can't put Necrofire out. I don't have Bless on this character, so I can't Bless the Necrofire. That's what I really need to do right now, is Bless it. That would help us out so much. What I can do is maybe give Uncanny Evasion for around here and hope he doesn't move around too much. Does not work on Cursed, last I checked. How are you doing health-wise? You're fine. Brain's not going to do anything for us. All that's going to do is create a Cursed Steam, which we don't want. What if I... No, it's not going to help. Vanilla Coke only comes in cans now. Can't find bottle variety and all in the US. You don't like Cherry Coke because you don't like artificial cherry. Your B12 medications artificial cherry ruin the flavor for you. Yeah, I don't care for artificial cherry either. Yeah, no. Not for me. What else do I have? Unfortunately, I forgot to re-equip, Mass Cleanse Wounds. So, wait, what does it say I don't have Hydraulics? What? What's going on here? Do I not have... Yeah, I've got level 4. Why does it say I don't have... What? What do you mean it requires Warfare 2? I've used it before. I never needed Warfare 2 before. What the hell? Wait, what? I don't know what that's all about. I've never needed Warfare before. She's used it several times. I know damn well she hasn't had a Warfare. Okay, we need... Oh god, these ones are fire now. We need to completely switch our plan. I knew fire was going to screw us here, eventually. When I saw the oil blobs, I knew, at some point, if we used fire, it was going to come back to haunt us. Sure enough, here it is. Alright, we gotta figure out how to deal with these fire ones now. I still have to deal with the earth ones, too. Bleeding, Necrofire, we're just gonna let that one go. I think it's fine. It's already used its ranged attack anyway. That Voidling, if it moves, is going down. Ooh, what's our turn order, I guess? The little one goes first, so I do have to finish that little one off. Okay, how are we gonna handle this? I need to save the Hellstrike for the fire ones. So I'm thinking, I really need... Hold on, I need to use a Scroll of Frost Armor here. That's what I need to do. On a Gwydion. Save his rear end here quick. What else do I have? I have 2 points left. Can I do anything with that 2 points? Ice Fan? I could Ice Fan, okay. Alright. Hungry Flower? No, we don't want that. Electric Discharge. They're weak to ice. They probably throw fireballs. So I am worried about that here. Alright, I need to start working on the big one. Let's see if we can get both of them here. Yeah. Good, good. Oh, they went in a different order than I was anticipating. Interesting. Chilled, okay. What else? What else have I got here? So you're probably dead. You're just gonna move around until you're done. This one needs to die still, though. Oh, the detonation hurts so bad. Ooh, I don't think this is actually gonna help like I want it to, but let's give it a show. Let's give it a go. No. I don't have enough source. The only person I have with Bless is Beast, and he doesn't have the source points to bless this fire. Oh. Let me transfer from Sabine. She's so terrible. Okay. Well, that one's not gonna die. It's gonna get a turn. It's gonna go thwack thwack. I would rather it not thwack thwack. Can I resolve this situation in any capacity? I don't think I can, but what I can do is pop another vitality here. What is he healing for? He gets one more tick from regen, right? 180 for one more tick? I think we can forgo the 30 and get an immediate tick right here. Alright. Do I have a frost grenade? Somebody say yes. No, but I do have a water arrow, which I can't use, and a water grenade, which doesn't do anything for me. Jeez. No frost grenades, unless I have one down here. Do I? I have exactly one. Alright, if ever there was a time, that time is now. Frozen! Perfect. How was that one not frozen? What is this? What is this madness? Twice as much health on this one. Okay. I don't like the fact that all of the fire ones got armor. That's a little rough. We should hold on to adrenaline for now. Actually... What if... What do we have here? What else? Nail bomb. I don't know if they bleed or not, but we can sure try. We got a few of those. Do you bleed? Well, they do bleed. Okay. We haven't had this in ages. Splat indeed. Oh, it has been a while since Splat has come out. Shoved off a cliff by the power of suggestion. Hopefully not. That's a long way down. I think we'll break our neck. Okay, so that one's dead. Is there anything else in the immediate vicinity? No, okay. Alright, so we just need to keep working on these ones over here, and these ones as they come marching up. Go for the big one. That's really about all I can do here. So we'll just hold on to our AP. Okay, this is the problem with summoning fire creatures in an oil field. Where they don't do a good job of actually harvesting said oil. Oh no. Leaping flames? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Oh boy. So the big problem here is the amount they're going to, heal while walking around. Yeah, they're going to heal a shitload of health every time they move. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem for us. And that one's finally dead. Good. No, he did something. He didn't get us killed. That's a win in my book. Alright, I need you to not move down there, mister. I can't afford to have you heal after all the effort I've put into you. Oh, man. Well, you know what? Might be worth a shot. What else could I do? I could haste somebody who's coming up soon. Losa's coming up. Sure, let's haste Losa. See what she can do. Bye! Nice seeing you. I'm actually gonna move Losa just an inch here so she's not standing in the fire. It's probably for the best. Alright, this Voidling's up here with us now, and it's kind of a problem, so I am worried about that. Trying Winter's... No, we gotta go physical on that one. Alright, I guess what we're going to try and do is Hail Strike over here on this one. I need to kill one of them. I need to focus on one of the big ones for sure. That just has to happen. And this looks like it's all going to hit, so that should freeze as well. Good damage. Halfway dead. That gives me 1 point to mess around with. I don't really have a whole lot to do with that 1 point. Pressure Spike might be good. Ooh, Decaying. I don't think that works with fire, though, does it? No. I think that's just like regular healing. I haven't had worried about over there. Let's start working its magic armor down a little bit here. Oh boy! There's that fireball I knew was coming. Not terrible, though. That was a little worse. Alright, how we doing? Still have most of our... Ooh, the prince is in trouble. Prince needs help. I don't know how to help you, Prince. Here's something I can do real quick. We can atrophy that thing. Oh, hell, I can almost kill it. Alright, so I need, I have no armor of frost for the prince. What I do have is Medusa's head, which isn't going to help here. Because you still have your magic armor up. You know, this is fine. This is actually quite wonderful. I'm happy about this situation. I have Earthquake, but I can't use it. What else do we have here grenade-wise? No. Well, maybe. Where can I launch this one at? Could launch it over here. It's not going to do what I need it to do, though. Now, I just need to hit this guy with something. I just don't know what. The hammer ability's still on cooldown. Everything's still on cooldown. I get battering ram, I guess. Knock it down. I probably didn't need to due to atrophy, but I really wanted the damage. Okay, Prince, you're kind of in a weird spot here. We really need to fix that. So you're gonna do some self-care here. You're not decaying, are you? No. Okay, heal yourself. Go ahead and put up frost armor if we have it as well. We have a couple left. I really should save it if we're ever stunned, but I would prefer not to have the Prince die here. So we'll give him a little magic armor. How are you doing? Oh god, you need it too. Maybe Losis will be off cooldown. Maybe. Okay, so I need damage for you now. What do I have here? We have Sawtooth. You're already bleeding though. And it's not gonna be a backstab. Ruptured tendons, probably not useful here just yet. Already used sleeping arms. Okay, so I could adrenaline this round. Go ahead and use Corrupted Blade here. 142. I don't know if that's worth it. I think we're better off using 2 basics. Here, we'll Tentacle Lash. Wait, are you actually up? No, you're a dead corpse under the ground. I was like, wait, is that actually up here? Are we fighting 2 here? And I didn't notice. We're fine. What the hell? Oh, it's knocked down, isn't it? Yeah. Does this thing bleed fire when it dies? I hope not. Where you going? Yeah, I need. Oh, you're going to heal the other big one. Crap. Oh god, I forgot this guy was here. What's he doing? He didn't do anything. He's like, nah, I'm cool, guys. Just, I'm watching. More of a voyeur than a doer. Alright, I completely failed to notice that one was actually over here. I should probably, at some point, deal with that. For Los's sake. There we go. That's a start. I really can't charge around. That's not good. I kind of need to charge, though. When is your turn? Yeah, you get to go. So if I don't take you out, we're fine. Because... What do you mean it's blocked? What do you mean it's blocked? It shows a viable path. What do you mean it's on a viable path? Can I not go downstairs? The stairs are too strong. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll go that far anyway. Gotta protect Losa. Oh no, they're both going to heal it. Ow. Rude. Ow, rude. Oh boy. He might be going down here soon. Oh no, I have a fire totem. Doesn't seem to be shooting, though. Or was that something attacking it? You live? Hey, Khajiit, welcome on in. Good to see you. You drop a clip of what Northern Quarter was building in City Scotland. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Clips are whitelisted for everyone. I need to keep killing this before they get over there to heal it. That would suck. Ballistic shot sounds like a plan. That's gonna hurt you. Yeah, no, that definitely hurt you. Oh boy. We left at 5 HP though, which means I actually need to use another attack. Kind of a bummer. Oh, that won't reach either. Okay. Well, I mean, at least it'll be dead. Wait, hold on, I have Bless. Oh, is it worth leaving it alive? Can I bless this fire? I'm blessing this fire. Yes. Especially with Rince running around like an idiot. Where is Rince? He didn't die, did he? No, there he is. Oh, boy. Found him. It's worth it. Come on, please bless. Oh, no, it didn't bless it. It just removed the necro portion. Oh, bummer. Alright, at least it's not necrofire. That is an improvement over our current situation. Just not the one I was hoping for, you know. There. Good. Perfect. I fixed part of this situation. We're not all essentially roasting to death. Okay. We do still need to watch out for Rinse here. He's gonna die if he gets another series of attacks. So, I don't have magic armor until next round. Damn. We have rain. Rain might be a good idea. If I put that up, that'll at least give us some buffer from the fire. So I'm gonna do that. Teleport it away? I'm thinking of it, yeah. Okay, that gives us some water to work with, which means I can now summon water totems, which I feel is good for us, generally speaking. I'm gonna put it back over here in the corner, though. And I have 2 points. I can teleport it away, it's true. Ooh, I can teleport it down into the ice. That might be helpful. Or, can I kill it here? Hold on. I might actually be able to just kill this one. Hold on. I got Winter Blast still. Oh, right, it had magic armor up. Shit. Whoops. Miscalculation. For some reason, I was thinking back to the oil ones that didn't have any armor. Well, I guess that makes it a little easier to get through what's left, doesn't it? That necrofire, how's it feel, man? Feels good? I bet it does. Alright, so... Rinse, my friend. We gotta keep working on you, don't we? We need you to preferably not die. So let's keep going with that. There's not much I can do here to take this elemental out from where I'm at, unfortunately. I could blitz over there, I guess. That would be something. At least it would get me in the area. Alright. I'm in the area, now what? That doesn't do enough. Physical armor isn't gonna do us a damn lick of good. Well, damage is damage, I guess. Let's go. That was sad. Flop. He's slopping still. They're cute. This is what you'd end up accidentally building too. Here, let me take a look at it here. Let's see.
Hey, it's behaving now. That's it. Zoom out, World Leader Mike. All right, here's your zoom out.
Oh.
Why did you want me to zoom out, World Leader Mike? Hey, it's behaving now.
Oh.
That's it.
Well, apparently you saw something they didn't quite catch. It's nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, hold on, I get back to the game before it'll, show again. There we go. Should be popping right back up. There it is. Would I accidentally? Probably, yeah. Yep, definitely. Undoubtedly. Most assuredly. Mm-hmm. We definitely oh, is it gonna spread cursed fire when I kill it? That's so sad. Oh well. Wait, I don't have the juice. I can't do it, man. I don't have what it takes. Go to sleep. Shh, you hurt nobody now. They're finding their way up to us. Oh god. This is it. This is how they said it would end. How many turns? I need to... He's got one more turn here, I think. Oh, good. Full health again. Awesome. Do I really want to use that? Waste that? Well, they're all so far away. Maybe, yeah, I guess so. That's the immediate threat. Except for that one down there, which I can't hit. So, yeah, sure, just punch the thing. Well, on the bright side, it's not like he already had Necrofire on him. It's fine. Why, they're all going around the long way. Fair enough. Bold decision. I can respect it. I'm coming for you. Didn't you already go for him? Alright, so we've got high ground damage, 300 something. We'd have to get a crit. Ooh. Water arrows. No more fire arrows. We're all about proper hydration here today. 3 shots, huh? I guess we'll take... Yeah, we'll take it. So close. So damn close. Right on the verge. Actually, is the bleeding gonna be enough? Hold on. The bleeding is gonna be 50. Okay, the bleeding will kill it. We're good. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. How about you guys over here, though? 3 of you.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Why are the labels not working? Hey, Tax Dude, good to see ya. How you doing, friend? And hello there, Manip. Good to see you as well. Welcome on in, everybody. For some reason, my thing isn't showing me what the events are. Fortunately, I can see it over there, so that's good. Let me try and restart that quick. Give me one moment here. Why is the labels not working? Curious, then. Curious, We seem to have stumbled on a minor technical difficulty. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. But hey, good to see you, Taxman. How's it going? How's your Black Friday been? Plenty of opportunities to tax people, right? All that sales tax. Let's see. Losa, huh? Well, it looks like we can finally... Wait, where did that go? Did I just accidentally remove that? Oh, hold on. I seem to have misplaced a spell. There we go. That's better. Yeah, we're gonna finally frost armor our good friend Rince over there before he kills her dead from something new. At least the Necrofire's done. He's good. Is that actually made of ice? I've never actually noticed before. It always looks solid, but you can actually see through that. That's neat. Never noticed before. I guess it's how rarely I put up water totems. It's not every day one is actually useful. I'm gonna keep putting those there. I have 1 point left, huh? Yeah, when in doubt, buff everyone. I mean, so far the fight's been okay, unless there's another stage after this one. Wait. Is there another stage after this one? Or is the fire one's the end? Too short. Oh, well, how much was the DLC and how many hours did you get out of it? Out of curiosity's sake. Oh, hey, I keep forgetting that guy's down there in the steam cloud. He's just enjoying the sauna, no big deal. Alright. I don't really want to, but I think we're gonna move back up here. No, I don't want to create the steam. We're better off walking up. Yeah. Alright, we'll just toodles our way up. There we go. You're dead. I don't have to worry about you. But I can throw my shield over here. That's underwhelming. If it works, it works. Did something else just die, too? Huh. No, it must not have updated properly. We're out of ice grenades and things of that nature, so... This is a little awkward where we're currently at versus what we're fighting. Not super sure what to do just yet. I think we're gonna walk on over it. Can I get up there in 1 AP anyway? Yeah. Well, might as well save it. No need to... Excuse me, how did ice appear in Necrofire territory? This whole place was ablaze. Where did the ice come from? What? What? Excuse me? I should have teleported. I wasn't going to be able to get much done on the round anyway, so it's not a big deal, but still, what? Would you like to try again, game? I'm not even sure how ice got there. It had to have been from the totems. The water, they must splash ice. Why can't you have this kind of luck with the lottery? I don't know. Hell, I'd take that kind of luck with making dinner. I'm not picky. I'll take it. Path is in. What do you mean path is in? Are the totems really getting in the way? Best totems ever. Alright, that's fine. We'll work on this one. It's gonna get there first. Oh boy. What was that? Curse? It's fine. He's knocked down anyway. It was blocked by magic armor. Oh no, they cursed the water. Oh, I need to use Bless again. I can't do it until next round. Decaying is blocked by... Decaying is going to be problematic here. We're going to have to re-bless this water, unfortunately. Who said Bless was useless in this game? Oh, it seems wonderful to me right now, because we keep getting caught in situations with surfaces. Like this. It's terrible. Save the teleport till I get closer. We'll bounce a shot. Ooh, got a crit. Nicely done. Oh, hey, we actually killed that voidling. Even better. Alright, big guy. I'm afraid I must kill you. No, Root. Oh. Undid half of what I just did. You did, because it actually is. Once you get to using source skills properly, it felt like a proper use of source skills to me. Oh, speaking of which, we have to use Eternity's Door on our Incarnate Champion here. I don't want him desummoning right now. There we go. Now, he will live forever. And by forever, I mean 3 more rounds. Eh. 3 source skills are just too strong to be dipping 1 source towards Bless. I feel like it's kind of situational. Like, we're in a situation where getting decaying from this field is about the worst thing that could happen right now. Especially with Rinse. So, I guess at the end of the day, I think as with anything else and pretty much anything else, it comes down to the situation. We're in a situation where Bless has been extremely powerful for the fight. It got rid of a huge Necrofire field that was killing us. And now it's going to get rid of Decaying, that is going to make it so we have a much more difficult time keeping Rinse alive. Although, we might not even get there. This fight could be over here. But still, 2 potential opportunities to use it where it was a huge swing in the fight. I'd say for a 1 source cost, it's pretty damn good. So I would say it's less that Bless is useless or bad, and more that maybe the... I haven't seen him yet, so I don't know, but maybe the 3 source cost skills are just overtuned, if anything. Which, at that point, I don't blame Bless, and I would certainly still bring Bless because of the situational uses. That's more the fault of the 3 source skills than anything, which is unfortunate if true. I'll have to see when we get there. I can't throw my shield. I can't really do much here. Tentacle Lash doesn't extend, so... Blobby's not a good idea, because they take half damage from Earth, and Fire heals them, so that would just be bad and all. I guess I could Worm Tremor. At the very least, it'll root it in place. Yeah, Tangle. Wow. Ooh. Look at that. You look horrifying. It's like a tangle of worms. Yikes. Straight up Holy Fire from... Yeah, I think it would be... I don't think there would be any issue with it whatsoever if it flipped cursed surfaces, yeah. Removing the curses, it's okay. Like I said, it saved our asses here. If it wasn't for that, Bless, Rince would be dead right now. There would be no way I could keep him alive. Because the turn after I used Blessed, he ran from here, near Prince, clear over to here, he would have died. That was before I was able to get another heal off on him, too. He'd be dead. It wouldn't have been pretty. So, Bless saved his life, for whatever that's worth, and made it so I'm under significantly less pressure here myself, because I'm not burning with Necrofire. If it had flipped, that's actually what I expected it to do when I casted it. I think I even said, alright, let's get some Holy Fire up here, or Blessed Fire. I actually figured it would flip it. So if it flipped it, that would be even better. I would certainly say at that point there'd be no reason to shun Bless whatsoever. So that'd be cool, if that's actually how it worked. Just take whatever the surface is from wherever it is all the way to Blessed. Bless gives a 20% dodge chance, if you're not mistaken, which is rather nice to have on rogues. Yeah, no. It also, does it increase accuracy as well? I don't remember. I think the skill has enough use that for one source point and one memory point, there's no reason not to take it. You may not use it every fight, but it brings enough utility and enough control to the way the fight is going that an Uncanny Evasion only lasts one round, and it's got, what is it, a 3-round cooldown? So Uncanny Evasion is not always going to be there for you. Sometimes it's handy to have that extra source. I actually like Bless. So far, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put Bless back on everybody's bars instead of just 2 of them. So far, Bless has been impressing me enough and has been useful enough to justify a position on the bar. Certainly over some of the other stuff I currently have, like Mend. Which I keep trying to get use out of, but thus far has just not been useful. Just because of the nature of how physical effects take place. About the only thing Mend seems to be useful for mitigating is if the enemy decides to use, what's it called? Battle Stomp or Battering Ram, because those tend to do less physical damage, a bit on the lower end. Even then, we're at the point in the game where if someone Battering Rams me, it's still 150 damage. Mend just isn't doing shit in this playthrough. Unless a character's or a couple of them are being completely ignored and Mend has a couple of rounds to build up, it's not doing anything. It's not blocking anything, it's not helping. The magic armor version, because of the nature of a lot of sources of magic armor, like electrified water, is useful because electrified water doesn't actually do damage, but it still tries to shock and stun you. What's it called? It's called Soothing something, Soothing Mist. That one is actually somewhat useful, to the point where I'm actually considering putting it back on my bar after taking it off. But Mend? Get out of here. I know, maybe if I had 15 points in Geomancy, it would be more useful. But on a character who's taking Geomancy as a supplicating skill, I'd rather have Bless. But that's just my hot take on it. As always, I'm very opinionated, and my opinion may not always be necessarily the most correct one. Just calling it like I see it. You hardly use buffs as is, so you can't really weigh that too much. I actually use quite a bit of buffs, but I mostly use them off of Losa. I use buffs fairly consistently. Losa is constantly buffing. Sabiel's throwing buffs around a lot, like haste. She buffs herself with her own thing, but that increases power. Why not? Yeah, I use a fair few buffs. I'd say probably the person who doesn't, who should more often than not, is probably the Prince. The Prince doesn't buff as much as he should. But, everyone else buffs all the time. It's just I don't always need to buff either, and if I don't need to do something, I just don't do it. It's a waste of effort. Because I'm lazy. I have no other excuse. I'm just lazy. No sense of wasting energy I don't need to waste. Hey, we got one left. I use Encourage almost every fight. You might not be noticing it. I tend to use it on round 2 a lot. I never use it on round 1 because I'd rather just buff the Incarnate, but it's pretty common for me to pop it on round 2 almost every fight. Unless, again, we're in a fight that I just don't need to. Like when we were fighting the individual enemies, like right over here, and over here, wherever this guy was. I didn't do it there because I didn't need to. Hell, I've used Encourage 3 times in this fight alone. Like this fight here, 3 Encourages have gone out. 1 just went out last round. No, this round. Last round. 2 rounds ago. Oh, I buff. I buff a lot. Yeah. Wait, what the hell is... Oh! I totally just hit the wrong button. I meant to hit 2 there. Whoopsie! It doesn't matter. Fight's over. Sorry. Sorry, my precious boy. I meant to do this. Oh, and then I get a wooden one. Oh, never mind. It's water. It just looked wooden for a second. How you doing, Rince? You doing alright? Here, have another heal, because I derped. All yours, buddy. You enjoy that. Can I hit you? No, I'd have to move. Case in point, laziness. I don't want to move and that thing's dead anyway. Oh, it should have been dead. Okay, we still got it. It's dead. Oh, wait, why is the fight not ended? There we go.
Awesome. What a show of sauce. You'd give Hannah for her money.
Peace of mind. Peace of mind is one I could probably use more. Sure. That's one I could probably use more. I do use it occasionally. I tend to save it for charm, though. And I don't know what charms this is my first playthrough or not, but I could certainly use that more often. I'll give you that. Encourage, I use the hell out of that, though. I use haste a lot. I use the fortify. I use armor frost. Like, I use most of the buffs I have available frequently. Peace of mind, one I should probably use more, but never do. Because I'd rather have the immediate damage and take a stronger lead in the fight than waste the AP to get it up. However, there's a lot of second rounds where I have 1 extra AP and I use Mirage, where I should probably use Peace of Mind instead. So, I'll grant that. My second round could be a little better as far as using that goes. Sony screwed up this week. Sony screws up a lot of weeks. Lone Wolf Tactician playing Classic, you could easily build to one-shot AoE with some of the 3 source skills by the time you hit... Well, keep in mind, that's Lone Wolf. That buffs the hell out of that character. I'm playing with 4 characters here, so my individuals are notably weaker. We are all highly opinionated. Indeed. DDCOM was supposed to be really... Oh, right. I saw that on Twitter today. Sony messed up releasing the Darkest Dungeon. Yeah. Last I heard, Red Hook had reached out and were trying to get the situation resolved. Well, I haven't played Lone Wolf in this one, so I can't really speak to any of that. Although I don't use cheeses, typically, because I just don't like that style of gameplay for the most part. I don't blame anyone who does. It can be fun. It's just not for me. I like to struggle. A lot. It's probably a complex. I'm not qualified to speak on my own psychological condition, though. But yeah, I don't use cheeses, so... yeah. So I don't know. I'd have to actually experience Lone Wolf to really have anything to say about that.
And the amazement fades from his face.
Yeah, you finally realize what just happened, huh?
On your way here, did you see my family by chance? My aunt and uncle, my cousins, little Henrik?
I have bad news for you, buddy. I know of your family. They're waiting for you, but, not all of them have survived.
Not all of them.
Gwydion exhales slowly, evenly.
Oh, it's worse than you think, Gwydion.
I must go to them.
Yes, you
The
should.
sorcerer waves goodbye, and you note the rope burns on his wrist from where he'd been bound and hanged. At least his mark is only temporary.
All right, we got some looting to do here. Just not good enough on Sony's side, you would say. Europe is the only place that hasn't received the COM update yet, and Sony screws it up. Yeah, I don't know. There's been some weird stuff going on at Sony. Like some of the curated games they've put up. Like what was that one that got a lot of buzz earlier this year? Life of Black Panther, Life of Black Tiger, something like that. Which I don't know whose cousin made it, but I don't think that should have been a curated game on Sony's storefront. It looked like it was barely cobbled together with duct tape and maybe one man's passion. And one man's passion doesn't go very far when duct tape is your predominant resource. Unless you're MacGyver. Or a redneck. Then it can take you to the moon. If it had been the Red Prince talking, he would have just blurted out who died with a smirk on his face. He's kind of an ass, yeah. Well, we're trying to temper that assdom, though. A little bit. We're kind of trying to bring a healthy balance to him. And his snarkiness, yeah. Not always as successfully as I'd like, though. Ooh, we get another rune frame of power. Nice. Why are you looting? You're not allowed to loot, remember? Crap. Okay, so we have 2 of those now. Jonathan's ring. Ooh, we could take this as proof to Gareth. I assume that's what that's for. Alright, what else we have? Unidentified wand. Well, now it's identified. Ooh, it's got an open spot for an orb. Perfect. Earthquake. Well, I guess we'll sell that. Pick up an underwears. What do we have here? Ring, Hydrosophist Summoning. How's that compared to what you got? That's 2 skills you like. Constitution Necromancy. No. We're good. I'm gonna say a big no to that. Life of Black Tiger. It looks so awful. Somebody's cousin, man. That's the only way that got in. And nobody can convince me otherwise. I've seen it in action. It's that bad. You know what? I think we'll give these to the Prince. It's a decent bump. He loses a little magic armor, but it's a huge chunk of physical. And a little extra HP. We lose the 0.5 movement, but he's a scoundrel. He don't care. Extra resist is nice. Okay. Nice. How about Sabine? Can she use these, or are these heavy? They're not. Oh god, her boots are so good, though. Oh, we're gonna have to keep holding on to those for a while. 2 intelligence, 1 single-handed, atrophy, 1 meter poison surface when targeting terrain. How does that compare to what you currently have? 2 intelligence, 1... And this is why I have not swapped out her wand yet. When are we ever going to find a better wand than this? It makes her summon stronger. It gives her a point in arrow thirst she very much needs, 2 intelligence, immunity to sleeping, and vaporize. It's too damn good, and she doesn't auto-attack with her wand anyway, so we are having a hard time finding anything new for her. We only saw the trailers, which were bad enough. Yeah, I'm sure they didn't paint a much better picture. Not a whole lot of loot here. Let's talk to him before we go
The spirit is
meandering
silent,
about.
but his face is not. A plethora of emotions cross it, as if he relives a lifetime of memories in this single moment.
Confront him. How could he take so much joy from inflicting cruelty?
Jonathan shakes his head. It isn't barefaced cruelty that crosses his face, but bittersweet. He looks both impressed and indignant, nostalgic and enraged.
Ooh. Oh no. Saving. Let's focus on his bitterness.
Sauce snakes from your eyes and fingers and into his. And you are Jonathan, clad in red Magister's garb, distressed, heartbroken. A warm hand grips your shoulder, and you turn to see Gareth's face. Brothers in Lucian forever, I promise. But you don't believe him. Alexander has plans for you. Siva has plans for Gareth. As you watch the newly anointed Seeker walk away, you know you mustn't mourn for long. Your commitment is to the Magisters. Without Gareth, they are all you have. Your link to Jonathan is suddenly severed. His spirit stands before you, head bowed.
Without him, I was left with only the worst within me.
Alright. They hit a redemption chord for me. Well played. Take pity on him. The Order set him on a path of blood and fire. Release his spirit to the Hall of Echoes. Although now I'm curious what the other options were. Anyway, whatever. Go. When Gareth arrives, and he might by the end of this playthrough, when Gareth arrives, he can deal with you in the Hall of Echoes, as he see fits. And maybe you can make some amends with his family. I'm sure they'll make it over there eventually. Right now, they're just chilling. Ooh, do all of these ones have big loot? Well, this could have been a very valuable fight for us here. Gold! That is number 4. We're getting there. Just looked it up on Eurogamer. The title is Life of Black Tiger is the worst game we've ever played. Still made it on the Sony store. Yep. Maybe, I'm starting to think it's not even a cousin, it's somebody's son or daughter. Or significant, some familial connection is involved here. I guarantee it. Either that or somebody had blackmail. Could be it too. Compromising photos of a CEO. Intelligence Leadership Lucky Charm. No, thank you. I will sell that instead. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, I missed that one. Well, they do all seem to have some amount of loot. The big ones, anyway. So we should get 2 more bodies worth of loot here. Not great. Alright, where are we at? Fire Voidling? Nothing. Don't know what we're gonna use slime for. It is pretty, though, and we could use it as a Christmas decoration. Sure. Where was the other one? There was 1, 2, 3. There should be a 4th one. Where the hell are they? There's the fire, oil. It died over here, didn't it? Yeah, there it is. Do 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 do. Wait, which one did I... Really? The Primordial only gave me a slime? Ouch. I'm insulted. Alright, that looks like all we're getting. I'm not gonna go bother checking those other two. Yeesh. It looks so bad. Angry Joe even made a video about it. It was a pretty hot topic for a little while, because it caught everyone off guard. How did this get on the storefront? Where did I think I learned about it from Jim. Jim Sterling. I think I watched a video he put out on it. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here. I will be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll see about... I think we're pretty much done. We got one more fight here in Blackstone, and a cellar to go into, and I'm pretty sure that's it. That's right up here. Yeah. Okay. So we're about done with the Black Pits. I keep wanting to call it Blackstone Pits. That's not it. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.